Legacy. Does that mean it's another generation or really great? Hey, it's Bryon Lape back with reviews you can use, and all the way from Australia we have from MuscleNation Legacy pre-workout. Now this took quite a while to get. It got to the United States and then it took like 9 or 10 more days to get to me. So it took almost 2 weeks to get this, and I've been anticipating it for quite some time. So MuscleNation, I think it's musclenation.org if I remember correctly, is the website, which is kind of weird, but there's several MuscleNations out there. This one's the one in Australia. Much of what they have is apparel, and at some point maybe I'll get some t-shirts or something, I don't know. You're not going to see me, those guys on there are pretty big, and the women are gorgeous. And they all work out. Now I don't know if they're employees, they're just models, they're spokespeople, I don't know who they are. The same handful are used quite a bit. So I ordered their Legacy pre-workout. I'm going to be trying their branched chain amino acids and all that stuff over time. If you guys want to see more stuff on this show, on this channel, got to share these videos. You got to put them on your social media. You got to put it on Twitter. You got to put it on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, and it helps to get to them faster by more views. So this is the strawberry lemon drop. Now, one thing I like about here, and it's probably going to be hard to see. It's hard enough for me to read. This is about impossible for me to read. 2 scoops is considered a full dose. So 2 scoops is 18.9 grams. Now, if you have been paying attention to a lot of these pre-workouts, a full scoop has been less than 10 grams. So that is 2 of these, okay? Now, I did a tolerance test of this previously, because I got this the other day. 1 scoop was enough, maybe, but I didn't. I was supposed to go to the gym, and now I've got dust on me, and I didn't make it, so it helped me get through the day. So it's 2 scoops in 8 ounces of water, 240 milliliters. So it says men to take 2 scoops and women to take 1 to 2 scoops, and now I've got Dozer messing around, or Egg messing around. No, it is Dozer. Lay down, Dozer. So if you're going to the gym, which I'm doing now, today's workout isn't huge, so I can't wait till heavy squat day, which if I stay to schedule will be Tuesday. But gym training, 1 to 2 scoops, cardio 1 scoop, work/study 1 scoop, and party pump 2 scoops. So that's part of what I thought was kind of funny. So all the stuff in here we have, now I'm going to assume this is for a full dose, so I'm going to assume this is for 2 scoops. If this is 1 scoop, then I'm only going to, I'm in trouble. So 6 grams of, so it says 6,000 milligrams. So 6 grams of citrulline malate, 1 gram of stuff I can't read. It's a pump booster. The problem is that some of this stuff is shiny and my eyes suck today. Nitrocygen, I guess. 300 milligrams of Vasos for another thing for vascularity. 200 milligrams of L-noreline, a longer, stronger pumps. Now, a lot of the stuff with pumps and all that, I never noticed a difference, so we'll see. 275 milligrams of Tyramine, a fast recovery energy, so 2.5 grams of beta anhydrous, betaine anhydrous, 3.2 grams of beta alanine for stamina, and 2.5 milligrams of nootropics, which I have actually seen the nootropic stuff in one from Rev Up. Their nootropic, they put that into the name of the product. So it says Dynamine Alpha Size. There's a bunch of Vaso, nitrocygen. These are all, looks like trademarked various ingredients. I don't know if these are on the market and only, and they just put them all in here. It's, so it's be like semi-proprietary blend, like proprietary blends that they're allowed to buy and put into things. Performance pump, and so if you're interested, maybe I can find it online or something, but I'll put it in the description. I'll definitely put a link to their website in the description. What I don't have is a code. Unlike when I did the stuff for Bucked Up, we had a code to put in there for, I think it was 20% off your, 15 or 20% off your first order. So hopefully people took advantage of that. If I get a code, I'll put it in the description. Maybe, put it on the bullet, but I don't know when I'll be editing this as part of the problem. I got to get something else edited for Tuesday. So 40 scoops in here if you do a 1 scoop. So it's 2 scoops. I didn't do the math. It's like 19.997 or something like that. So more or less 20. If I remember correctly, the thing is when you look at the website, you got to make sure you can do US dollars, you can do Australian dollars. I want to say it was like around $50. It was like $48, including shipping. I think it was like 54 Australian dollars, something like that, 55 for this. And so this is part I want to try some more. But we got to get more views on these videos. We've had some supplement videos that have gotten lots of views and others almost ignored, and that's a problem. So if you got any ideas, and let me know and how to make this channel better, because I'm open to suggestions. So energy pump and focus. So I got my water ready because I'm gonna hit the gym. So I'm doing some squats, and I wish I had my phone with me. I divided up the big 5 into separate days, because most of the time I don't have an hour plus to be in the gym, and I got to get down to 40 minutes. I usually walk for about, on the treadmill at a decent pace for about 11 minutes, and I'm moving the speed, and walking pace for me is running for a lot of people. I'm usually up close to 4, I don't know what the units are. It's a 4 on the speed. And on the incline, I'm usually up around 10, 11, something like that. Basically, I take it up and then I slowly bring it back down. It depends on how tight my hamstrings are, for the most part. If my hamstrings aren't too bad, I'll take it up pretty quickly. And then at about 9 minutes, I'll take it like halfway down. And then I found that if I do it too slowly or do too quickly, I got to have it flat for like a minute to get my bearings, or I'm all warbly and I'm just can't hardly walk. And then I usually stretch a little bit, and then I start with... most of the time, except when I'm doing bench press, I'm doing some kind of squat. Now, it may not be a lot, it may be only 3 sets of 10, and it's just much less weight, but we'll see. But I did do a 1-rep test several weeks ago at 255, so I'm hopeful that 300 is in the bag for the end of the year. But I just got to not be so lazy. So, and I'm getting stuff everywhere, and I got it on my wife's iPad. You didn't see that, honey. So let's see what we got. Now, wow, that's got a strawberry lemon drop. Yep, I definitely get a lemon drop. Wow. So I previously did about 8 ounces, 1 scoop. Wow, it's sour. It was kind of weak. Now I see why. It's a little chalky. I'm going to probably say that's all the amino acids. Amino acids don't tend to dissolve well in water, but it's not chunky. I like that it's sour. It actually reminds me, what brand was that? It was a supplement that I did several years ago. I didn't like it. People said you got to retry it. It was supposed to be like this banana strawberry flavor for cutting fat. And I basically had to put it in my Ninja and put a bunch of ice cubes in it, turn it into a slushy so that it would numb your tongue. It was horrible tasting. This reminds me of it. This tastes better, but it has a similar aftertaste, but not as bad. I mean, taste-wise, this is like a 7. It's not great. I've had much better tasting ones, but it's not horrible. I've had much worse tasting ones. I like that it's sour and not sweet. Oh man, and it's like sticking to my gums or something. Dogs are entranced by something outside the window. As long as they don't bark, I'm fine. So basically, if I remember correctly, it's 5 sets of squats. 2 are sort of a warm-up. 3 sets of 8. Well, I think my highest weight's only going to be like a 135. Because it's just supposed to be, because I was supposed to have done deadlifts yesterday, and I did deadlifts several days ago. So, oh no, I did bench, what did I do? Deadlifts, bench press than this, because I've been trying to get more bench in. I'm really trying to get my bench to be higher. And so, when this is done when it's supposed to, because it's at the end of the cycle, but I took like 3 days off because I'm a lazy bum, it would really just be getting my hamstring stretched out, and that's all it's really for. And then standing military press, overhead press. It's a set of 3 warm-up, and I want to say 4 sets of 8 for reps, but I'm not positive. Again, my phone's somewhere. I got to find it because it's got I put it in stronger, and I've been working on this, and we'll see. But overall, taste-wise is about a 7 to 7.5. It has an interesting texture. I've had. This is what I'm saying. It's kind of middle of the road. A little disappointed so far in the taste for the price, but not greatly, because I don't know if I've had one that's been significantly cheaper. Maybe Mesomorph. That may be the only one I've had that had a better flavor that is cheaper. But again, this being from Australia, you know, some of that shipping and all that other stuff. So there you go. And yeah, and I haven't been eating right the last couple weeks. I've actually lost 5 pounds. I'm down to 210. And a lot of people do not understand how tall I am. They see these videos and they're like, oh, it's a 180-pound weakling. I'm also 51, so take that into account. But yeah, the tartness is like spot on. I really like the tartness. It's really affecting me, and I can't speak properly, but this is awesome. So I'm going to finish this out. I'm going to get the dogs in their boxes. I'm going to get to the gym. Then we're going to come back and see how well this works. I'm going to throw in at the end, maybe between sets, 100 reps of extensions and curls. Now, not one set of 100. I'll probably do it in sets of 25. I'm probably going to do a medium speed, not just a little pump like this. That's usually when I do them like in sets of 50. I do pretty fast, but a decent, and we'll see what kind of pump response we get, because my shoulders and stuff you aren't going to really notice anyway. So we'll try to do something and see what happens here with pump and see how well effective that is. I've never had a vascular, even when I was stronger and back in my late 20s, early 30s, I took various things for vascularity. I mean, my veins pop out anyway. I'm easy to stick with a needle. But I've never had a pump supplement actually really do anything noticeable. So I'm going to try and do something that would pump it and be noticeable in the upper body, and we'll see how it goes. All right? Oh, man, it's not fizzy, it's just the sourness. So we'll see you in an hour or so. This is all said and done, and we'll see how good it is, all right? Catch you on the flip. All right, so I'm back from the gym. I had to cool down a bit and wait for the dogs to get their water and everything. This is interesting. I'm going to have to, I haven't done an empty container review in a long time, and I have 2 pre-workouts right now that I've got this one and I've got another one, I can't remember the name of it at the moment, and now the dogs are playing. So I had 2 scoops. Tomorrow morning I'm going to try 1 and see what happens, because I did get lightheaded even after working out, even after being done, cooling down a bit, getting home, getting some water. I don't know if it's because I didn't quite get all my nutrition done today. We'll see. As soon as I cool down a little bit more, I'm going to get a protein shake, about 50 grams of protein, and we'll see what happens there. Then I'll probably take a shower. But so far this isn't bad. I did try a few, even though most of what I was doing was 5x5. I did some other exercise in between to see what lactic acid buildup would look like. It's not much better than when I don't do anything. So for the pumps and stuff like that, I mean, most people think I'm too skinny anyway. I am back up to 212, so I gained a couple more pounds since last time, and my body fat went down a little bit as well. So I'm down to 18%, but I really got to work hard to get that way down. I'm just being too lazy, and my wife makes, her cookies are too good. That's the problem right there. So overall, my first impressions are pretty good. The taste, like I said, is like a 7, 7.5. I like the tartness. It really wasn't sour. It was more tart. And, but it wasn't, you know, I don't know what I expect in the pre-workout. I don't need it super sweet, which some of them are. This is not. I like that. I didn't even look and see if it had sucralose. I mean, most of the writing is so small I can't even read it. But my overall impressions are about 7.5, 8. It's kind of, for the price, it's kind of just there at the moment. So I'm going to take this during the month, and when it's empty, we'll do a second review of it and see if I improve. Maybe I only need a scoop, in which case I'll be saving some money. I think right now 2 is a bit on the extreme side for me, but we'll see. So right now I'm in the 7.5, maybe an 8 category. We'll see if it improves over the month. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. And have you tried MuscleNation's Legacy? Do you like it? Not like it? If there's some other supplements of theirs you'd like me to review, please let me know which ones. I mean, over time I'll get them all, but if you've got something you're really eager for me to try, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh, I still gotta wipe this off, I think. Alright, I just wanted to do one last check. Check, check, check. Alright, dogs. Your dogs just went OUT.